When it comes to prospect research, LLM tools like ChatGPT are heavily used compared to Google these days. But when it comes to asking questions about prospects we already have relationships with, ChatGPT and other LLMs are nowhere to be found. This is because most CRMs don't connect with any type of LLMs and still make you lose time every day to remember what happened with your leads. In this video, I will show you how you can ask AI almost anything about your prospects and clients in your CRM. We'll see how it can be super helpful to prep for sales calls, but also to perform sales analysis so that we get better at closing deals. Alright guys, so the first thing you have to do if you want a CRM that integrates with ChatGPT is to pick a CRM that integrates with ChatGPT, right? So you have a bunch of options. So typically you have close.com, you have Folk, and you also have Breakcall, which is my CRM. So obviously guys, I would use my CRM for that video, but bear in mind that you have other CRMs on the market where you can achieve this type of workflow. If I go to my CRM now, Breakcall, you can see that when I am inside a leads profile, by default, I have this AI summary about my leads, which is generated automatically. So essentially, depending on my email and LinkedIn convos and meetings, etc., this summary will be automatically generated. But this, I don't have any control on this. What we want to do is to ask questions about the AI, about my lead. And so the CRM will use all the information that has been compiled, and from there we can just ask questions. So typically I can say what happened during my call with Marco. And from there, like the CRM will just reply to me using the data. During your call with Marco, several key points were discussed, blah, blah, blah. The meeting lasted that amount of minutes. And so as you can imagine, you can ask the AI pretty much everything about the lead. And so typically you want to use this not only to prep for sales calls, because before having a sales call, it's also helpful to ask the AI about what happened during your email and LinkedIn convos, so you don't have to browse forever what happened. But also you can perform sales analysis. So typically you would say, can you use the spin selling method on Marco? So the spin selling method is a sales analysis strategy that is used for sales reps to understand, one, the situation with the current lead, two, the problem that the lead is facing, then the implication of that problem, and the need payoff, meaning like how your solution will solve that problem. And so you see here, it made like a quick analysis, and from there you can ask further question. And so the good thing is that the need payoff is always related to your solution, because if we go to the settings of the software, you are basically giving context about your solution, and you don't have to do this manually, by the way. You just put your website and then it will do this for you, and you can maybe share some notes about your sales process. But essentially this is how it works, and so from there it will always be up to date. Going back to the questions with the AI, you can ask a lot of things. So what is the main problem of Marco? And so from there, like you see, Marco is trying to focusing on blah, blah, blah. Specifically, he has been working on integrate tools like Lemless and LinkedIn via Zapier to streamline lead flow, follow-ups, and improve targeting with overall his team. And so you see directly, you can see that the key challenge for Marco is to accurately manage and classify leads to enhance conversion rates. And so just by talking with the AI, you will learn tons of insights about your leads. And if you're working as a team with other teammates and someone needs to catch up after you, it's just a great way to have this type of system, this ChatGPT LLM system embedded into your CRM, so that you can pretty much do a lot of stuff with this. And so my final point regarding this system where you can ask questions to the AI is that for now, it's not possible to do web browsing. As you can imagine, we will add web browsing very soon so that you can do prospect research. And depending on what you're asking the AI, so typically you will say, what are the recent news of this prospect? Like there will be like an agent browsing the internet, and from the information that will be found, like you will have the possibility to add the information found in the fields of your prospects or in the custom fields that you have created. And so this is where the future of CRMs is really heading towards. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to that YouTube channel for more content like this, and click on this video if you want to learn my favorite CRM workflows. Cheers, ciao.